following broadcast is a presentation of the ND Sports Channel.
To go. Grishal has it. Grishal puts up a long three. It's in at the buzzer! 10:50 to go here, and the faceoff is won by North-South onto the stick of Caitlin Armin. Armin feeds it in for Abby Promisberger, and Promisberger with the hat trick. 41-37, 4:25 to go here as the Kindred Vikings will work it down low, and now there's slam dunk and one. How about that? A slam dunk by Gavin Keller, and he got fouled on the two-handed throwdown. And he'll put it right on goal and right into the goal! Ethan Olsen on a free kick. Henningsgaard, he tries to cut through the lane. Outlet pass into the corner there for Heinitz. Back over to Henningsgaard, wide open for three. Got it and one! Wow! And put your outfielders in left and left center because that one's going to left field and that's gone. That is a two-run shot for Kenzie McKinnon. It's taken away there by Carson Abrahamson. She has a breakaway. One-on-one hard. She scores! 16 fouls. And the pass is intercepted by Overby. Overby has an opportunity to dunk it. He nailed it. The two-handed throwdown.
And now it's game time. The cameras are ready. The headset is on. Without further delay, here's Mike Mason.
All right, welcome back here. We're at Mickelson Park for game number 3 of 4 of 8. We had, I think they did the math on that one right anyway. 8 today and 4 yesterday, 2 on each field. So that is a total of, let's see here, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 games. And we have brought you all the games on field 1. That's a total of 6 games of the 12. The other 6 have been played over on field number 3. Our first game was a marathon game at the Fargo South Bruins edging out the Kindred Regional Vikings by the score of 18-17 in a game that included a rain delay, and with pregame, it all wrapped up, totaled up to be 3 hours and 7 minutes. That put us on a little bit of a delay, but Fargo North helped us out a little bit by ending the next game in an hour and a half in 5 innings via the 10-run rule, 13-3 over the Kindred Richland team, who may have been a little bit depleted of energy from that Fargo South game. We'll never know. That's only up to speculation here. And now that brings us to Fargo Shanley, who just finished up the game here. As that warm-up pitch basically knocked our wireless microphone down there off for a second. Fargo Shanley just finished up the game over on field 3, like literally right before we went on the air here, and they just came over, got their lineup. Central Cass has been here waiting for a little while now, and we'll be ready to rock and roll pretty much right now. And here we go. First pitch for this one was scheduled at 6 p.m. this afternoon, and the first pitch crosses the plate for ball 1 at 7:17. Peyton Richter, the batter here for Central Cass. So an hour and 17 minutes behind schedule. Not too bad. We'll see if we can't maybe get another short game here and get a little bit closer to our original start time. Game 4 was scheduled to start at 8 p.m. That one might be closer to 9. But we'll see what happens with this game here. 2 balls and no strikes now to Peyton Richter. And that one will go up high for 3 balls and no strikes. Once again, first pitch at 7:17. Fourth pitch will come at 7:17 as well. They've been back-to-back pitches, and that one will be ball 4, and Richter walks up to first. Central Cass 7-0. They have never lost here in the AB Invite. They have Fargo Shanley and Fargo North standing in front of them to try and keep that streak alive. And with Fargo North, with the bats that they have been lighting up against Kindred Richland, they might pose an issue here for Central Cass. We'll have to see. Throw up to second, safe. Richter's on with the steal. And the pitch comes across as a strike. Josie Boer, the batter here for the Central Cass Squirrels. 0-1. As Richter moves into scoring position here for the Squirrels here in the top of the first. Certainly appreciate you tuning in for the game so far today. This is game 4 on the ND Sports Channel. We had a soccer game this morning, then the first 2 softball games, and now this one here. That pitch comes nearly close to a dead ball hitting Josie Boer. It results in a 1-ball, 1-strike count. No score here, nobody out, top of the first. That pitch will come across the outside edge for a strike, and it's 1-2 to Josie Boer. On deck is Belle Leonard. We might see Kenzie McKinnon descending as well. Peyton Richter, the runner on second here for the Central Cass Squirrels. 7 pitches for Callie Schazenbach, the starting pitcher for the Deacons. And pitch number 8 will be a 1-hopper over to Anna Seefeld. Seefeld will fire it over to Gabby Nelson and did not get it there in time. She's on with a single. Peyton Richter will stay on second. Fargo Shanley coming off a 16-14 win over Northern Cass in the game they played right before this one. They did not have much of a break, and we'll see if that plays in favor of Central Cass or not.
Here we go.
Belle Leonard is the batter here for Central Cass. No balls and a strike.
Here we go, Belle. Here we go, kid.
And here's the pitch. And that will be fired out into left field. Rounding third is Peyton Richter, and now they're going to call it foul. They're going to call it foul, and that will put everybody back. It's like hitting reset on the old Nintendo game system.
Gotta have you. One more. Here we go. Come on.
0-2 now to Belle Leonard, a junior for the Squirrels. And the pitch. And that one's going out into left field. That one's going deep, and that one will be fair. Mariah Sorensen in left field tried to make the grab, but came a little bit short. Scoring is Peyton Richter. Scoring is Josie Boer. And it's a 2-run RBI double for Belle Leonard out into left field. We'll have a courtesy runner here for let's see, we'll undo that here.
Line drive's got it clear. Come on, Ken. Come on, Ken. Keep it going here, kid. Kenzie.
I believe we have a courtesy runner, but we'll have to double check, see if we can get the jersey number here on second.
All right, get a rip here, Ken. Get a rip here. Your pitch. On yours here, Ken. On yours.
It is indeed a courtesy runner, but I can't see. Oh, now I might get a chance. Nope, she got back to base in time here. I believe it's Aubrey Lindstrom on the courtesy runner on second here. Sorry about the camera. I apologize for that, folks. Pitch comes across for a strike.
All right, locked in here, Ken. Go get her. Good eye. No.
That pitch will miss. That is Kenzie McKinnon, the batter, by the way. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
You be ready. You'll send you back, right? You be ready. Kiddo, here we go, kiddo.
Come on, Cal. Here you go, Cal. Win it, bud.
And a swing and a miss. She went early. It's a drop third strike. And she'll get to first on that drop third strike. That brings up Lexi Boer.
Don't reach for it. Relax. Ready to move here, ladies. Partway on that pop. Good!
That'll be rifled out into center field. That will score Lindstrom from third, and it was indeed Lindstrom, by the way. And it's 3-0 now, Central Cass. And apparently our scoreboard's not working. Somebody shut it down, and they shut it off. And it might have been myself who shut it down. So 3-0 now, favoring Central Cass.
Hey, nobody now. Nobody. Be smart out there. Let's go, kid. You got to sit back on it, too, okay? Nobody out. Go, Kate.
And we have a courtesy runner on first for Lexi Boer.
Here we go. Drill it here. Come on, bud. Red hitter here.
Hey, that one's for you, Chad. Hey, here you go, kid. Wait, say not set. Wait, say here, bud. Hey, 4 set, baby. No one in field.
Caitlin Hool No balls, 1 strike. Pops that one up, and it is caught there by Aaron Doomer.
Hey, Tori, come on, bud. Hey, we're not done yet. We got runs out there. Let's go, bud. Hey, one out. Line drive clears now. Be smart. Make sure it clears. Hey, go get your Tori.
And that pitch will come across for a strike. Tori Richter, the batter.
Get on it here.
0-1.
Get on it. Driving yours here.
And that one will be caught right by Kelly Schazenbach on a direct soft pop-up to the pitcher.
Come on, Ryan. Put it good back together. Be aggressive, okay? First good one. You drill it.
Runners will hold up on their original bases, and there's 2 away now, and that brings up Riley Holzer. Holzer will watch that pitch come across the plate for strike 1. Once again, we'll see Central Cass play 2 in a row here. After the Fargo-Shanley game, win or lose, they'll play Fargo North next. And that one will be popped up, shallow center field, and running back is Erin Doomer to make the play. She's a freshman from Oak Grove High School. And that will end the inning. Central Cass gets 3 across the plate. They get 3 runs on 3 hits and no Shanley errors and left 2 on base. Time of the game so far, 8 minutes. We're back with the bottom of the first right after this here on the ND Sports Channel.
Good sportsmanship. It will carry you further in life than sports. Growing up in North Dakota, I learned to respect my opponents, the coaches, and the officials. The values of fairness and teamwork carried me to the highest level of my sport and allowed me to live my dream of playing football in the NFL. It doesn't matter if you're on the stage, the playing field, or in the stands. We are all better when we show respect for others and practice good sportsmanship. Carry yourself with dignity. Being gracious makes the losses easier and the victories that much sweeter. So when the lights on the playing field, the stage, or the gym floor dim, you'll always have pride in yourself.
All right, welcome back here as we're getting ready for the bottom of the first here between the Central Cass Squirrels and the Fargo-Shanley Deacons. Side note here that doesn't really mean too much. Lexi Boer has thrown 2 no-hitters on the ND Sports Channel when she wears sunglasses in the pitching circle. And she's wearing sunglasses today. We'll see if I jinx that pattern or not. That pitch will come up high for a ball. Callie Schazenbach, the leadoff batter here for the Fargo-Shanley Deacons. We got Mariah Sorensen and Gabby Nelson. Batters 2 and 3 this inning. That one will be fouled away into the cage. Might need to go down there and just move our crowd mic back a little bit, as that is causing some cutouts there on our microphone. We apologize for that. And that one will be grounded to Peyton Richter and fired into the hands of Caitlin Hool, and that's a 6-3 ground out. 1 up, 1 down here, and still a no-hitter for Peyton Richter. I won't say that anymore for the Central Cass fans. But you got your tidbit note there. Once again, our microphone's cutting in and out. Pitch comes outside for a ball. Mariah Sorensen, senior from Fargo-Shanley, played hockey for Fargo North South. And they lost to the Bismarck Blizzard in overtime in the state championship game. They just cannot seem to get over the hump against the Bismarck Blizzard, the Fargo North South hockey team. Played them twice in a row now in the state championship game. And well, you can pretty much guarantee that next season, Fargo North South, probably one of their primary missions will be to defeat Bismarck in the state tournament. 3 balls, no strikes, make it 3-1. Once again, the batters, Maria Sorensen. Around the bases for Central Cass, Caitlin Houle, the junior first baseman, Kenzie McKinnon, the senior second baseman. The senior shortstop is Peyton Richter, as that pitch comes up high for ball 4 and walks Sorensen. And then you got the freshman third baseman, Riley Holzer, at third. And then Belle Leonard, the junior behind the plate, and Lexi Boer, the senior, pitching. In the outfield, the 8th grader Tori Richter in left, Sarah Larson, the junior, in right, and Greta Gibson, the junior, in center. And that comes across as a strike. Nice pitch there by Lexi Boer. Gabby Nelson, the batter, she's 4 for 4 on her plate appearances here on the ND Sports Channel. 2 hits to center field, 1 to left field, 1 to right field. Now she faces a count of no balls and 1 strike. Belle Leonard will put the glove up high, and that one will be grounded right over to Caitlin Houle at first. She'll step on the bag, and that is good for an out. Runner on, but didn't get there via a hit. That pitch will come across for a ball. So saying that she fouled that one away. 1 ball, 2 strikes as a result. No ground out, still 1 away. And that will end the no-hit streak for Lexi Boer with sunglasses on. Sorry, Central Cass fans. And Fargo Shanley will get on the board. It's 3-1 now.
Let's go. Come on.
And that one's going to go right into the glove of the second baseman, Kenzie McKinnon. Sorensen still safe at second. Brings up Krista Schazenbach. She's 2 for 3 on her plate appearances. Once again, she's 2 for 3 on her plate appearances here on the ND Sports Channel. On the one successful one, she hit a home run over the right center field fence. 3-1. Once again, for some reason our scoreboard's being a little tricky on us. And yeah, I just hit the button again and it didn't add the run for Fargo Shanley, so let's manually add it and see if we can solve that issue here. There we go. Should be solved now. So no balls and 2 strikes.
Punch this one now. Come on. Go get it. Go get her. Drive it. Let's go.
That one will be fired foul.
Blow it by here, Lex. Blow it by her.
Remains 1-2 as a result. Krista Schazenbach, the batter. Azana Lucian will be on deck here if Schazenbach can get on base. And that one will be throw up to third, and she is safe. And Sorensen will get the third. Once again, we apologize for that mic. We'll go down and fix it here at the end of this bottom of the first inning here. So we have reason to believe that the batteries may have died on that mic because it's officially done now. So got the backup batteries right here. And we'll go put them in at the end of the inning, and now it comes back on. And that hit goes out into right field. And it's dropped by Sarah Larson out in right field. Sorensen scores, and Schazenbach on with an error. So it's 3-2 now.
All right, make a play here. Here we go.
And that'll be a strikeout, and that will end the inning. 3-2 in favor of Central Cass. And Central Cass, the Squirrels, up to bat here in the top of the second when we return after this on the ND Sports Channel. Watch all the games on the ND Sports Channel on your home television screen. If your smart TV, Blu-ray, Xbox, PlayStation, 4K, or DVD player has access to the YouTube app, you can watch the ND Sports Channel on your big screen TV right at home, both live games and replays. Simply click on the YouTube app on your smart TV, and with the remote, move over to the search button, type in or highlight ND Sports Channel, and then select the live feed or browse the game library and watch a previous game on demand anytime you'd like. We invite you to subscribe to the YouTube channel, www.youtube.com/c/ND Sports Channel. You can also watch live games and replays of games on your mobile device using the YouTube app, which can be downloaded from your mobile device's app store if it's not already on your device. Thanks for watching the ND Sports Channel, ND Sports Online. All right, welcome back. Top of the second inning.
All right, G, here we go, kid. Good eye. Good eye.
That pitch will roll into the dirt here. Pass ball for ball one. Nobody on base, though, to take advantage of that for the Squirrels. It's 3-2. I'm not sure why I can't seem to update the scoring here to reflect that in my software. I'll have to do a manual adjustment, I guess. And there we go. Now it's saved. I just don't know why that didn't work. But 2 balls and no strikes to Greta Gibson. 3-2, and that one will be grounded out in the direction of Aaron Doomer, the freshman from Oak Grove, will fire into the hands of Gabby Nelson for the 4-3 ground out. That brings up, let's see here.
All right, Peyton, here we go, kid.
Brings up Peyton Richter, 0 for 0 with a walk her last time at the plate. Had 10 batters in the lineup. We had to get rid of one of them. Peyton Richter, a senior this year. Once again, she walked her last time at the plate. Here's the pitch, and that comes in for a strike. 0-2, the count now to Richter. Around the bases here for the Deacons, Gabby Nelson first, Aaron Doomer at second, Krista Schazenbach, the shortstop, Anna Seefeld at third, Ajana Lucian, the 8th grader from Oak Grove, and behind the plate catching. That one's hit up high into left field, and that one's going to go into foul territory, and the catch is made by Maria Sorensen. So Maria Sorensen will catch the out number 2, and now bring up Josie Boer. 3-2 lead here for Central Cass. In the top of the second.
Good eye, good eye. Josie, make sure you let it travel in.
Pitch came across for a ball. Almost had a radio broadcast there.
Here we go, kid. Get on this one now. Come on.
That pitch will float outside for ball 2. So 2-0 the count now to Josie Boer. No runners on, 2 away. 3-2 lead here for Central Cass in the top half of the second. And 2 away. 31 pitches for Callie Schazenbach now. And that one will be fired in the direction of Krista Schazenbach. She'll fire it across the diamond, but not in time. Gabby Nelson got low and scooped it up, but Josie Boer was a little bit quicker and ran out the throw, and she's on with an infield single.
2 down, crack of the bat, Joe.
Brings up Belle Leonard, 1 for 1 with a double down to third base line into left field.
On the bobble, Josie.
And that one's gonna go to left field once again. Diving for it was Krista Schazenbach, and she just came centimeters shy of making the grab. It was a nice attempt there by Schazenbach, but Leonard's on with another single this time. She has a single and a double now, both of them to left field.
Sit back on one, drill it here, Ken. Here we go, bud. Come on, let's go
That
here,
advances
bud.
Boer up to second. That's Josie Boer, and now we'll see Kenzie McKinnon. Reached base on a drop third strike her last time at the plate. She's 0 for 1 as a result. And here's the pitch inside, nearly hit her. Loose ball, pass ball will advance the runner 60 feet from first and second to second and third.
Here we go, Ken. Drill it.
And it's 1-0
I'll bring you back.
to Kenzie McKinnon, the senior for the Squirrels.
Anything, Keely?
Plays that one.
Get on it.
And Kenzie will pop that one up, and it will drop. As a result, Boer will score from third. Azana Lucian and Callie Schazenbach both went in for it. Neither one called the other one off, and it drops.
Come on, ladies, be disciplined now. Let it travel in. Let's go.
That's going to go into the books as an error.
Jump over here, Lex.
And it's 4-2 now in favor of Central Cass.
Come on, Lex, put a good swing on one. Here we go, Lex. On the bobble, Kenzie, on the bobble.
And Lexi Boer is going to send that one to left field, and the catch is made by Maria Sorensen. That one in the inning. Lexi Boer will pop out to left field, and now we'll go to the bottom of the second. And coming up, we'll see Azana Lucian, Josephine Bowden, and Anna Seafeld, batters 5, 6, and 7 for the Deacons. When we return after this, Lexi Boer will pitch number 18 when we return in a moment on the ND Sports Channel.
It's the kid in grade school who paints her face blue and white before every home game.
It's the accountants and salesmen who give up their Friday evenings to referee.
It's the cashier at the corner convenience store who wears school colors on every game day.
What makes high school sports here in North Dakota so special?
They do. You do.
We all do.
This message presented by the North Dakota High School Activities Association and the North Dakota Interscholastic Athletic Administrators Association.
The game is close. It's a big rivalry. Students jump out of their seats while the cheerleaders lead the chanting. Everyone is on edge. The shot is up and the buzzer sounds. All eyes follow the ball. Will it fall through the net? You can hear the hush of the crowd. With your whistle, you watch if his feet were inside the line or not. The crowd erupts. It's a game winner. Or is it? You make the call. Become an official. Contact your local high school.
And the first pitch comes across for a strike. The batter is now Azana Lucian, the 8th grader from Oak Grove. Lexi Boer, the pitcher, and that one will be fouled away for a strike. Around the bases once again for Central Cass. Caitlin Hoole, the junior at first. Kenzie McKinnon, the senior at second. Peyton Richter, the senior at shortstop. Riley Holzer, the freshman at third. Belle Leonard, the catcher behind the plate. And Lexi Boer in the circle pitching. In the outfield, Tori Richter, the 8th grader, in left. Sarah Larson, the junior, in right. And Greta Gibson, the junior, in center. And that's strike 3 to Azana Lucian. Boer sends her looking, and that'll bring up Josephine Bowden, a junior from Shanley High School. 13 strikes and 7 balls on 20 pitches so far for Lexi Boer, 26 minutes into the ball game. A 2-run lead for the Squirrels at 4-2 with one away in the bottom of the second. And that's 4 strikes in a row if you count the fouled away pitches thrown by Lexi Boer. That one comes inside, and that was close. It probably should have been a strike, but we'll go with a ball. 1-1. 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out, no runners on. That pitch will float outside for ball 2. Three balls and a strike now. And out coming is a strike, and it's a full count at 3-2. Payoff pitch, fouled it into the dirt, and she caught it. How about that? Bowden swings, gets a piece of it, and Bell Leonard catches it. That is a fouled away pitch caught by the catcher right at home plate. Never seen that before in any softball game I've been at, whether it's been in attendance or in a broadcast. I've never seen that before. 1 ball, no strike to Anna Seefeld, the batter now for the Deacons. And the windup from Boer, and Seefeld will swing and miss. Strike 1. 1-1 the count. 2 away, no runners on. 2-run lead for Central Cass at 4-2 here in the bottom of the second. Game 3 of 4 from the Class AB invite here at Mickelson Park in North Fargo. First game went 3 hours and 7 minutes thanks to a lengthy rain delay in the second inning, where Fargo South would hang on and defeat Kindred Richland by the score of 18-17. And then Kindred Richland had fallen 5 innings by the 10-run rule, 13-3 in Fargo North in the second game. And that brings us to our current game where it's 4-2 here in the bottom of the second. That pitch comes across for strike 3, and that will end the inning. Another strikeout looking for Lexi Boer, and now we'll see Caitlin Houle, Tori Richter, and Riley Holzer. That are 6, 7, and 8 as we go to the top of the third next here on the ND Sports Channel.
Paper tickets. Rookie mistake. Game Time is the fastest way to buy tickets to live events with your friends. You can buy the perfect seats in seconds, and tickets are delivered directly to your phone, so you always have them with you. Download Game Time free on the App Store, and you'll instantly see a curated list of the best upcoming events in your area. Game Time sorts through thousands of available seats on the market and presents you with only the 50 best values. One of the best things about Game Time is you can get tickets at last-minute prices even after the game starts. Download Game Time free on the App Store today.
Did you miss any or all of this live game broadcast? Not to worry. Over 90% of the games streamed on the ND Sports Channel are available on demand 24/7 under Game Rewind on our website, so you can watch the game anytime. You can also take advantage of the DVR feature and watch a delayed version of this live broadcast, and at any time return to live action simply by clicking the live button. Now you don't have to miss your son's huge game-winning goal or your daughter's set-sealing ace serve. ND Sports Channel, ND Sports Online. All right, welcome back here. Top of the third, it's 4-2 in favor of Central Cass, and they're at the bat with Caitlin Houle, 0 for 1 with a fly out here as we reach the 30-minute mark of the ball game here. Once again, around the bases here for the Shanley Deacons. Callie Schazenbach, your junior starting pitcher. Zana Lucian, the 8th grader from Oak Grove, behind the plate catching those pitches. Gabby Nelson, the senior from Shanley, at first. Aaron Doomer, the freshman from Oak Grove, at second. Kristen Schazenbach, the sophomore from Shanley, at shortstop. And Anna Seefeld, the junior from Shanley, at third base. Here's the pitch, comes in for ball 1 to Caitlin Houle. In the outfield, Maria Sorensen from Shanley, the senior, in left field. Randy Jager, the freshman in center field, and Josephine Bolden, the junior, in right field, both Jager and Boulder from Shanley High School. with Shanley High School, a combination of Shanley, Sullivan Middle School, Park Christian in Moorhead, as well as Oak Grove, as they team up for spring sports here. And there's soccer and softball, and that one's going to be lined down the third baseline fair, and that's going to be good for at least a double, and that's where she'll put on the brakes. Caitlin Houle on with a double down the third baseline, and that brings up Tori Richter, 0 for 1 with a flyout to the pitcher, Callie Schazenbach, last time she was at the plate. Riley Holzer is on deck. Once again, Richter 0 for 1 with a flyout right back to Schazenbach. 32 minutes into the ball game, and the pitch to Richter comes outside for a ball, 1-0 with a count. Next pitch will be pitch number 40 here for Callie Schazenbach. 25 strikes, 14 balls on 39 pitches. Runner on second is Caitlin Houle, the junior for the Squirrels. The batter once again is the 8th grader Tori Richter. Here's the pitch, swing and a miss, strike one. 1-1 the count.
Come on, kid. Sit back. Let it travel here. Let it travel.
Sunny sky has returned to final. We're under 61 degrees. South wind at 9, making it feel like 59. We'll remain in the low 60s, upper 50s for the remainder of this. I believe sunset was set for 8:43. There's another swing and a miss. 2 balls, 2 strikes now to Tori Richter. Let's double check that sunset time. I believe it was 8:43 and 8:49 now. 8:49. It may have been always 8:49, or maybe they changed it. I don't know. There we go. Now she won't swing. Gets outside. It gets by Schazenbach. It gets by Doomer into center field. Scoring from second is Caitlin Houle, and it's an RBI single for Richter. And that brings up the next batter, and that batter is the freshman Riley Holzer. 5-2 now. Squirrels lead with nobody out in the top of the third. Riley Holzer, runner on first is Tori Richter. Richter, an 8th grader, Holzer, a freshman. Greta Gibson, the junior, is on deck, and we might see Peyton Richter, the senior, behind her. If we do get to Peyton Richter, we'll return to the top of the order for the Squirrels. Here's the pitch, outside for a ball.
Come on, kid. Get on it here, kid. Get on it.
Hey, turn it.
The 1-0 comes inside to make it 2-0.
Drill it, jump on it, but it's got to be your pitch, and you got to let it travel in.
3 balls and a strike, or no strikes, excuse me. That one will come outside. That will walk Riley Holzer up to first, and that will advance Tori Richter up to second. And now we'll see Greta Gibson, batter number 9 in the lineup here for the Central Cass Squirrels. And what will they call that? Probably a ball, since no strike was called. Now be a bunt right down the first baseline. Can she run it out? She can, because there'll be a throwing error. That will score Tori Richter from second, and Riley Holzer will put on the brakes at third. You'll have runners on the corners here via the error. So that makes it 6-2 now. And we'll have a conference here as head coach Vance Christensen will make his way out to the circle along with Callie Schazenbach's other teammates. And right now, Schazenbach at 49 pitches, according to my numbers, at 29 strikes and 20 balls. And it's just going to be a chat. Oh, wait, no, looks like Vance is going to call in. And I think that might be Randy Jagger jogging in from center field here. And that will wrap it up for Callie Schazenbach as the pitcher. 49 pitches, 29 strikes, and 20 balls, according to my numbers. And now our new pitcher will be Randy Jagger, possibly. We'll take a timeout, and be back here as the new pitcher warms up, and be back in a moment with more info on the ND Sports Channel.
Paper tickets. Rookie mistake. Game Time is the fastest way to buy tickets to live events with your friends. You can buy the perfect seats in seconds, and tickets are delivered directly to your phone, so you always have them with you. Download Game Time free on the App Store, and you'll instantly see a curated list of the best upcoming events in your area. Game Time sorts through thousands of available seats on the market and presents you with only the 50 best values. One of the best things about Game Time is you can get tickets at last-minute prices even after the game starts. Download Game Time free on the App Store today.
Did you miss any or all of this live game broadcast? Not to worry. Over 90% of the games streamed on the ND Sports Channel are available on demand 24/7 under Game Rewind on our website, so you can watch the game anytime. You can also take advantage of the DVR feature and watch a delayed version of this live broadcast, and at any time return to live action simply by clicking the live button. Now you don't have to miss your son's huge game-winning goal or your daughter's set-sealing ace serve. ND Sports Channel, ND Sports Online. All right, welcome back. Your new pitcher is actually Talia Triggs. She's a 7th grader from Oak Grove. She'll take the first batter. It'll be the top of the lineup here for Central Cass, Peyton Richter. She's 0 for 1 with a walk and a fly out. Callie Schausenbach will get a breather for now. She, at least to the best of my knowledge, I didn't see her move to a new position. And let's see here. Runners on first and third. Greta Gibson, the junior, on first. And it'd be Riley Holzer, the freshman, on third. Once again, stepping up to the plate to face the first pitch from Talia Triggs is Peyton Richter, the senior, for the Central Cass Squirrels. So the first pitch from the 7th grader from Oak Grove is on the way, and it's in for a strike. Runner takes off. Greta Gibson in on the stolen base on second, and that puts 2 runners in scoring position now, with the Squirrels leading 6-2 here in the top of the third. 1 pitch, 1 strike. Peyton Richter the batter, and here's Talia Triggs with pitch number 2. Inside for a ball, 1-1. 3-1 Central Cass after 1. Both teams scored 1 in the second inning. Now Central Cass has scored 2 here in the top of the third, and there's still nobody out. And runners in second and third as the second pitch comes across for a strike to Peyton Richter. So far, so good for Talia Triggs in the circle for the Deacons. And the windup of the 1-2. Up high for a ball, 2-2. 39 minutes into the ball game. 2 balls, 2 strikes now, 4 pitches, and a 1-2 count, or no, a 2-2 count, excuse me. To the batter, Peyton Richter, walking a fly out, and that one will be popped up foul, and that'll make it. They'll keep it 2-2.
Cut it in half here, Peyton.
Triggs will wind up and deliver 2-2 pitch number 2. That will hit Richter in the ankles, and that will advance her up to first and load the bases. And now we'll see Josie Boer, who's 2 for 2 with 2 infield singles down the third base line. Once again, bases loaded here, nobody out for the Squirrels. It's Riley Holzer on third, Greta Gibson on second, Peyton Richter on first. Your runners for Central Cass. Triggs with the pitch, down low into the dirt for ball 1 to Josie Boer. Once again, 2 for 2 with 2 singles down the third base line. She's a junior for the Squirrels this year. Her team leads the Deacons by a score of 6-2. Pitch number 8 coming up here with 40 minutes into the ball game. It's Talia Triggs in the circle, taking over for Callie Schausenbach as the pitch comes inside for a ball. 2-0 to Josie Boer. Once again, 40 minutes into the ball game. Sunny sky. The sun's starting to go behind the clouds. You might want to call it partly cloudy. 61 south wind at 9 miles per hour here at Mickelson Park on field number 1. 2 balls, no strikes, and here's the 2-0 windup in the delivery inside, and I thought for a moment that possibly nicked there, but it did not. 3 balls and no strikes now to Josie Boer, the junior. On deck is Bell Leonard. We might see Kenzie McKinnon descending as well. Pitch number 10 coming up for Talia Triggs right here on the 3-0 count to Josie Boer. And Triggs will wind up and deliver the 3-0 inside, and a hitter. Hitter, ball 4. It's going to go into the books as a hit by a pitch. And that'll bring up Bell Leonard, and that will score a run, and that will make it 7-2 now in favor of Central Cass. And Bell Leonard will step up to the plate. Gabby Nelson talking to Triggs here in the circle. Now she'll retreat back to first base. Once again, that walk brings in a run from third and makes it 7-2 here in the top of the third with nobody out. And the pitch. Down low into the ball, into the dirt for a ball. Leonard 2 for 2, a double and a single, both to left field down the third base line. Just needs a triple and a home run for the cycle. And the 1-0 wind up in the delivery from Triggs is down low into the dirt for ball 2, and that could score another run, and it does. It scores Greta Gibson from third, and that empties first base, and that makes it 8-2 in favor of the Central Cass Squirrels.
Oh, Mel.
I want to be fired over to Krista Schazenbach, and she'll make the throw to first to get the out.
Line drive's got to clear, okay? Make sure it clears. Line drive hits this way. You don't have to go no matter what if you don't. Here we go, Ken.
One out.
Here we go, Ken. Stay back now, Ken. Stay back. Stay back, kiddo. Here, Ken. Rip it.
It's now 9-2 in favor of the Squirrels. As Josie Boer is left on third. Kenzie McKinnon, the batter, 0-1 the count.
Tie into one here, Kenzie. Here we go, bud. Tie into one here, kid.
And a swing and a miss for a strike. Strike 2 to Kenzie McKinnon, 1 away. Runner on third is Josie Boer. Top of the third, Talia Triggs, the pitcher, is now thrown 15 pitches, 9 balls, and 6 strikes. 43 minutes into the ball game, and a 9-2 lead for Central Cass. That pitch will come in for a strike. McKinnon goes down looking on 3 pitches. Not a bad turnaround there for the 7th grader from Oak Grove, Talia Triggs. Now she'll face Lexi Boer. Pitcher versus pitcher battle. 7th grader versus a senior. We'll see who gets the better of this one. 2 away now, top of the third. Boer will fire that one foul down the third base line. 1 for 2, a single into left center, and then a fly out to Maria Sorensen in left field. Once again, 9-2. With 2 away here in the top of the third. Squirrels lead is 7.
Come on, kid. Real one here, Ken. Lex.
And the pitch will, that probably left Triggs' hand maybe a little bit awkwardly. She may have lost that one, which resulted in the ball. 1-1. The count now to Lexi Boer. Runner on third is Josie Boer. And that will come inside and just barely miss, hitting Lexi Boer. It's in for a ball, and it's 2-1. The next pitch will be pitch number 20 here for Talia Triggs. 11 balls and 8 strikes on 19 pitches so far. 2 balls and a strike for Lexi Boer. And the pitch comes inside. That's 3 balls and a strike, and Josie Boer will score on the pass ball, and that makes it 10-2.
Hey, Lex, get it going again.
That empties the bases. At one point, the bases were loaded. All those runs have come in now, and no hits have occurred. 3 balls and 1 strike to Lexi Boer. And Lexi Boer will fire that one foul. Just barely, though. And now it's a full count. 3 balls, 2 strikes.
Keep going. Win this one, okay? Here we go, bud. Oh, Lex.
Full count, 3 balls, 2 strikes to Lexi Boer. It was 1 for 2 with a single and a fly out. And here's the pitch, and that one's going to be hit up right field, and the catch will be made by Josephine Bowden, and that one in the inning. We'll head now to the bottom of the 3rd. Emily Holdo, Randy Jager, and Callie Schazenbach are the scheduled batters when we return after this on the ND Sports Channel. Watch all the games on the ND Sports Channel on your home television screen. If your smart TV, Blu-ray, Xbox, PlayStation, 4K, or DVD player has access to the YouTube app, you can watch the ND Sports Channel on your big screen TV right at home, both live games and replays. Simply click on the YouTube app on your smart TV, and with the remote, move over to the search button, type in or highlight ND Sports Channel, and then select the live feed or browse the game library and watch a previous game on demand anytime you'd like. We invite you to subscribe to the YouTube channel, www.youtube.com/c/ND Sports Channel. You can also watch live games and replays of games on your mobile device using the YouTube app, which can be downloaded from your mobile device's app store if it's not already on your device. Thanks for watching the ND Sports Channel, ND Sports Online. All right, welcome back here, top of the 3rd. All right, check that bottom of the 3rd. Well, let's double check my stat sheet here. It was the bottom of the 3rd. And a 1-3 ground out to lead off the bottom of the 3rd here. That was Emily Holdo grounding out. That'll bring up Randy Jager, the freshman. Don't check that. It'll bring up, let's see here, Maria Sorensen.
Hey, good eye.
Double check the lineup here to make sure we don't have extra batters scheduled. We shouldn't. That one's going to be popped up, and the catch will be made by Sarah Larson out in right field. Now, that should bring up, let's find out here before we call it out, Gabby Nelson. So Gabby Nelson, batter 3 in the lineup, will send that one into left field. And that one, diving for it, didn't make the catch, was Tori Richter. That'll land for a single for Gabby Nelson.
Hey, Tori, atta girl!
That brings up Krista Schazenbach. Now, I don't know, I'm not sure how we got off on our lineup, but we're back on it now. 10-2. With 2 away, or should be 2 away. I guess we'll find out here when the next out occurs. Fouled away, 1 for 1 for a single to right field. And now she's down in the count 0-1. The scoreboard says 1 out, but I think there's 2 outs. That'll be strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
1 ball and 2 strikes now to the batter, Krista Schazenbach, the shortstop.
Here we go.
And Schazenbach, line drive into the glove of Riley Holzer to end the inning. We see that play the most when we see Central Cass here on the Indy Sports Channel. Those line drives right into the glove of either third base, shortstop, or second base or first base. We'll be back now with the top of the fourth with Caitlin Houle, Tori Richter, and Riley Holzer, the scheduled batters. When we return after this on the Indy Sports Channel.
Paper tickets. Rookie mistake. Game Time is the fastest way to buy tickets to live events with your friends. You can buy the perfect seats in seconds, and tickets are delivered directly to your phone, so you always have them with you. Download Game Time free on the App Store, and you'll instantly see a curated list of the best upcoming events in your area. Game Time sorts through thousands of available seats on the market and presents you with only the 50 best values. One of the best things about Game Time is you can get tickets at last-minute prices even after the game starts. Download Game Time free on the App Store today.
It's the kid in grade school who paints her face blue and white before every home game.
It's the accountants and salesmen who give up their Friday evenings to referee.
It's the cashier at the corner convenience store who wears school colors on every game day.
What makes high school sports here in North Dakota so special? They do.
You do.
We all do.
This message presented by the North Dakota High School Activities Association and the North Dakota Interscholastic Athletic Administrators Association.
All right, welcome back. Top of the fourth, it's 10-2 in favor of Central Cass. Caitlin Houle, the leadoff batter here for the Squirrels. She's 1 for 2, fly out and a double. The fly out was to the former pitcher, Callie Schotzenbach, and then the double was out into left field, down the third base line. Once again, 10-2. If Squirrels can get a minimum of 2 more runs, the 10-run rule would go into effect here after 5. Assuming that they can hang on to a 10 or greater lead. That'll be fouled away down the third baseline for a strike, 0-1. Talia Triggs, 23 pitches now with that last pitch, 12 balls and 11 strikes. And that pitch will come down low for a ball. 1-1. And the windup from Triggs, and the delivery of the 1-1 is into the dirt for ball 2. 53 minutes, time of this game so far. Last game was an hour and a half. Our first game, 3 hours and 7 minutes. So we played almost a game and a half in half the amount of time it took to play the first game. 10-2 here. And now it's 3 balls and a strike to Caitlin Houle.
3-1.
Tori Richter on deck. Riley Holzer behind her, I should say. I apologize for that. And the 3-1 pitch. Swing and a miss, 3-2. Foul away pitch, ball, and a swing and a miss. And now it's a full count to Caitlin Houle. Tori Richter on deck. There's the windup from Triggs, and she'll reach for it, swing and pay the price. She goes down on strikes, that's 1 away, and now we'll see Tori Richter, the 8th grader, step up to the plate. And that one will be ripped right to the second baseman, Doomer. Doomer will fire it into the glove of Gabby Nelson for the 4-3. 2 away now for Central Cass, and it's Riley Holzer stepping up to the plate next.
Let's score with 2 outs here. Come on, kid.
If Shanley can get another out here, this would be the first inning that Central Cass did not score a run in. They'll be fouled away here for a strike. 2 away, 55 minutes into the ball game here.
Come on, bud.
No runners on. And that pitch will come up a little bit high. It'll go into the books as a wild pitch.
It's there, jumping on it, kiddo. It's there, jump on it.
1 ball, 1 strike. And here's the 1-1. A little high for ball 2.
Oh, Riley Holzer, here we go, kids. Good shot.
And that pitch will float up a little bit high for ball number 3.
Go, bud, jump on it if it's in
Say
strike
one
zone.
thing that is complimentably about the Squirrel fans here is their sportsmanship and the way they cheer their team. It doesn't matter if they're home or away. The whole fan section comes and cheers on their team. That one's hit up high in the deep left center, and the catch will be made by Randy Jagger. And that will end the inning. That's the first inning that the Squirrels did not score a run in.
All right, hustle out.
And now we'll see if Shanley can respond here in the bottom of the 4th. It's 10-2, and for Shanley, we'll see Azana Lucian, Josephine Bowden, and Anna Seefeld through 3.5 innings of play. Central Cass, 10 runs on 7 hits, 2 Shanley errors, and 4 left on base. For the Shanley Deacons, 2 runs on 2 hits, 1 Central Cass error, and one Central Cass error, and 1 left on base. 57 minutes, time of the game so far. Back in a moment here on the ND Sports Channel.
Paper tickets. Rookie mistake. Game Time is the fastest way to buy tickets to live events with your friends. You can buy the perfect seats in seconds, and tickets are delivered directly to your phone, so you always have them with you. Download Game Time free on the App Store, and you'll instantly see a curated list of the best upcoming events in your area. Game Time sorts through thousands of available seats on the market and presents you with only the 50 best values. One of the best things about Game Time is you can get tickets at last-minute prices even after the game starts. Download Game Time free on the App Store today.
All right, welcome back. 10-2 in favor of Central Cass, and we're in the bottom of the 4th now. The first batter will take ball 1, and that batter is the 8th grader from Oak Grove, Azana Lucian. 58 minutes into the ball game. Josephine Bowden and Anna Seefeld will back this inning. That one's popped up. Shallow right field, making the grab is Sarah Larson for 1 away. Josephine Bowden, 0 for 1 with a fly out her last time at the plate.
Go, Joe. Working hard.
Once again around the bases here for the Squirrels. Boer pitching, Leonard behind the catch, behind the plate. There's a line drive to Caitlin Houle, who's at first, is the second out of the inning. And then Kenzie McKinnon at second, Peyton Richter at short, Riley Holzer at third, Tori Richter in left, Greta Gripson in center, and Sarah Larson in right.
All right, here we go.
2 away now, and now Anna Seefeld will foul the first pitch into the dirt for a strike. She struck out looking her last time at the plate for the Deacons. 2 away. If Seefeld can get on base, we'll see Emily Holdo next. And the 0-1 will be batted, and that will find its way into left field. It's good for a single for Anna Seefeld, and now that'll bring up Emily Holdo. 0 for 1 with a ground out on a 1-3, right back to Lexi Boer, her last time at the plate, who fired over to Caitlin Houle. Once again, 2 away, runner on is Anna Seefeld. Emily Holdo's the batter, and we'll see the left fielder, Maria Sorensen, on deck if Holdo can get on base. She'll reach for it on the pitch that floated to the outside. Boer probably put it there on purpose. That's the type of pitcher that she is, and she gets those batters swinging when they shouldn't. That one will catch the corner, and she didn't swing at that, and that's just an unlucky break there for Emily Holdo on that particular pitch. Great pitch by Lexi Brewer, though, the senior for Central Pass. And it's an 0-2 coming up. That one's a little bit high. Lennard thought about the pickoff throw attempt up to first, but Seafeld got back in time. A ball and 2 strikes. So we'll see if she goes to the outside one more time here, and she will, and that will just miss the strike zone and even up to count at 2-2. As we hit the 1 hour mark of the ball game, 1 hour, 1 minute now. First pitch at 7:17. It's now 8:18, and a 10-2 lead in the bottom of the fourth with 2 away. That pitch caught the corner. She was trying for it the last 2 times, and that will send the Deacons back to the dugout to get their gloves, and they will go out to the outfield here. And we'll see Greta Gibson, Peyton Richter, and Josie Brewer. Batters 9, 1, and 2. The scheduled batters pending changes when we return after this here on the ND Sports Channel.
Looking for future leaders we can believe in? Look no further than the high school student athletes right here in North Dakota. High school sports teach young people how to be effective leaders. It includes learning to listen, accepting responsibility, being a good role model, and it's about respect. The result, it transcends sports. It gives us hope for the future. This message presented by the North Dakota High School Activities Association and the North Dakota Interscholastic Athletic Administrators Association.
Paper tickets. Rookie mistake. Game Time is the fastest way to buy tickets to live events with your friends. You can buy the perfect seats in seconds, and tickets are delivered directly to your phone, so you always have them with you. Download Game Time free on the App Store, and you'll instantly see a curated list of the best upcoming events in your area. Game Time sorts through thousands of available seats on the market and presents you with only the 50 best values. One of the best things about Game Time is you can get tickets at last-minute prices even after the game starts. Download Game Time free on the App Store today.
All right, Greta Gibson, the junior, 0 for 2, ground out, reach base on an error. She's up to bat now. Face pitch 35 from Talia Triggs, which comes up high for a ball. One ball, no strikes. And the windup in the delivery, and she reached for it, paid the price. Strike 1, 1-1. She reached for it again. That's a drop strike, and that's strike 2. 1 ball and 2 strikes now to Greta Gibson, the junior, is 0 for 2 with a ground out and an error. No runners on. 1 hour, 4 minutes into the ball game. Pitch 38 coming up here from Talia Triggs, the 7th grader from Oak Grove. She'll set up, wind up, and deliver the 1-2. Right down the middle, and that one's going to be popped up into shallow left field where it drops for a single and maybe a double. Here comes the throw. She's in safely. Runner on, brings up the top of the order, Peyton Richter. A walk, a fly out, and hit by a pitch in that order on her 3 plate appearances so far here. The fly out was down to the third base line. That one will drop for a single. Will they send her? No, they will not. They'll put Greta Gibson brakes on at third, and it's good for a single for Richter to put runners on the corners, and that'll bring up the next batter, and that is Josie Brewer, who's 2 for 2. A single, and hit by a pitch, and in that order on the 3 plate appearances in this game so far. As we hit 8:22, 1 hour, 9 minutes, time of the broadcast, 1 hour, 5 minutes, time of the game. here in North Fargo at Mickelson Park, partly cloudy and 61 degrees with a south wind at 9 miles per hour. 10-2 is our score, showing bunt, pulls the bunt back, runner takes off. That's Peyton Richter on the stolen base at second to put 2 runners in scoring position. If Gibson from third and Richter from second score, that'd make it 12-2, and the 10-run rule would go into effect. Fargo Shanley would have a chance in the bottom of the 5th to make it a 9-run deficit or less. Otherwise, Central Cass would win the game, but first they got to get those runners in. That's going to be a grounder over to Schazenbach, fires it across the diamond, throw back to third, not in time. The ball is dropped. 1 run scores. It's 11-2, and Richter on third on an RBI ground out by Josie Boer.
All right, let's go, bud. Put a good pass together. Let's go. Let's get that run in. Come on, kiddo.
Come on, kid!
Come on, Bell. Bell. Here we go, Bell.
So runner on third is Peyton Richter. And Bell Leonard, who is 2 for 3 with a double, a single, and a ground out. The double went to deep left field, the single went to shallow left field, and the ground out was a 6-3 over to Krista Schazenbach. 11-2, 1 ball, no strikes to Bell Leonard. And here's the 1-0 pitch, and Leonard will fire that one. Grounder to Schazenbach, fires it over to first. Another run will score. That's Peyton Richter. It's 12-2 on another ground out. 2 away, and that brings up Kenzie McKinnon. Once again, if this score holds, Fargo Shanley will have a chance in the bottom of the 5th to cut it to less than 10. Right now, Kenzie McKinnon up the bat. 0 for 3, dropped third strike, reached base on an error, and struck out looking her last time at the plate. That pitch will come wide to the my right, pitcher's left. Ball 1. Two away, top of the 5th. Pitch 44 from the 7th grader, Talia Triggs, on the horizon. It's a 1-0 pitch to the batter, Kenzie McKinnon, the senior from Central Cass, who'll bat it, and that one pops up. Here's a face mask from Schazenbach. She didn't get it over there in time. McKinnon is on with a single. That will not be charged as an error, at least not in my opinion.
Put a hurt on one, Lex. Here we go, kid. Come on, bud.
44 pitches, 23 strikes, and 21 balls.
Oh, Lexi!
Lexi Boer, the batter. Boer fires it foul into the, or maybe just over the Shanley dugout. That was so lightning quick, there was no possible way I could get the camera over there and see that one. Strike 1. 2 away, run on first is Kenzie McKinnon. Ball goes into the dirt, ball 1. 1-1 the count now to Lexi Boer, who's 1 for 3 with a single and a flyout. The single was the left center, the flyout was the left, and the other flyout was to right. 1 flyout to Sorensen, 1 flyout to Bowden. 1 ball, 1 strike, and the windup in the 1-1 delivery behind Lexi Boer. That'll advance McKinnon into scoring position on second on the pass ball, and it's 2-1 to Lexi Boer. Triggs will wind up for pitch 48. And that one is fouled away for a strike. Here's the 2-2. That one goes into the dirt. Ball 3. Full count now, and the next pitch will be pitch 50. If it's a ball, it'll be an even split of 25 balls and 25 strikes. Right now, 24 balls and 25 strikes on 49 pitches, 1 hour and 10 minutes into the ball game. 3 balls, 2 strikes, full count, and the payoff pitch. Delivery inside, ball 4, hitter. Either way, she's gonna get to first.
Hey, Caitlin!
25 balls, 25 strikes, as the hit by a pitch goes into the books as a strike.
Oh, yeah. Courtesy for the pitcher, number 18. Sorry about that.
And we'll have a courtesy runner for Lexi Boer, and that courtesy runner will be, let's see here.
Here we go, kid. Come on, kid.
I heard head coach Scott Koss say 18, but I don't have an 18 on my roster, so I'm not sure who that is, and she's wearing a coat, so we'll just unofficially leave Lexi Boer on first, and now we'll put Caitlin Houle on first and advance the runners, and that loads the bases. Back-to-back batters, reaching first via the dead ball, and that brings up the 8th grader Tori Richter with the bases loaded. Kenzie McKinnon on third, Lexi Boer on second, Caitlin Houle on first, Tori Richter, the 8th grader, 1 for 3. A fly out to the former pitcher, Kelly Schazenbach, and then a single to center field and a ground out on a 4-3 to the second baseman, Aaron Doomer. And here's the pitch, up high for a ball, 1-0. Once again, 12-2. Time of the game, 1 hour and 11 minutes. We're about 28 minutes behind schedule right now if the other game were to start right now, which it won't. Coming in is Kenzie McKinnon to make it 13-2. And that makes the count 2 balls, no strikes to Tori Richter.
You don't have to go. Come on, Tor, 2 out there for you.
And Richter will fire that one to Krista Schazenbach across the diamond for the out, and that will end the inning. 13-2. Central Cass leads. Maria Sorensen, Callie Schazenbach, and Randy Jager are the scheduled batters, 9-1 and 2. Callie Schazenbach might be out of the lineup. We'll see when we return after this here on the ND Sports Channel. Lexi Boer will throw pitch 48 when we return after this on the ND Sports Channel.
It's the kid in grade school who paints her face blue and white before every home game.
It's the accountants and salesmen who give up their Friday evenings to referee.
It's the cashier at the corner convenience store who wears school colors on every game day.
What makes high school sports here in North Dakota so special? They do. You do.
We all do.
This message presented by the North Dakota High School Activities Association and the North Dakota Interscholastic Athletic Administrators Association.
All right, we head to the bottom of the 5th. Fargo Shanley with the grounder there to Kenzie McKinnon, and she'll put it into the glove of Houle for the 4-3 ground out. That's one away. Deacons have 2 outs to work with, and they need at least 2 runs to send this to the 6th inning. Otherwise, it'll end here. Now it will indeed be Callie Schazenbach. Batter number 1 in the lineup. That should put Randy Jager on deck, and it does. No, it does not. It puts somebody else on deck. We'll get to that in a moment. Pitch comes across for a strike, 0-1 to Kelly Schazenbach. 13-2, bottom of 5. Central Cass has scored in every inning except the 4th inning. That one will be grounded, picked up there nicely by Richter. Fires it across the Houle, 6-3, out number 2. That is officially 50 pitches now for Lexi Boer. 35 strikes and 15 balls on 50 pitches for the senior pitcher for Central Cass. Maria Sorensen, the batter. And the pitch comes across for a strike. Sorensen 0 for 2. A walk, a fly out to right, and a ground out on a 4-3. And that one will be popped up, and trying to make the grab was Caitlin Houle, but unsuccessful on that one. Now we see Gabby, no, check that. Okay, so they're gonna take that off the board here, undo it. They'll call it a fouled ball, I guess, and that'll make it 0-2. And Sorensen will stay it back, and that pitch will come in for a ball. One ball, 2 strikes. 2 away, and the pitch outside for a ball. Boer probably trying to get it over that outside edge. And if she can get it close enough to the edge, she might get a swing and a miss. She'll send it right down the middle. Sorensen will foul that one away almost into the Central Cass bench, dugout, almost. Two balls, 2 strikes, 2 away. No runners on. Lexi Boer will fire that one out into center field, and that'll be a single for Maria Sorensen. That brings up Gabby Nelson. 1 hour, 17 minutes, time of the game so far. 57, pitch 57 coming up here for Lexi Boer. 1 hour and 17 minutes into the ball game. Here's the windup and the delivery. A little low for a ball, 1-0. That one will be fired foul down the first base line for a strike, 0-1 or 1-1. And that one will be fired foul down the line again. 1-2. So the first pitch was a ball, the next 2 were fouled away, and now Lexi Boer is in a good position to end this if she can get a pitch by Gabby Nelson. But we'll see Krista Schazenbach if Gabby Nelson gets on deck or gets on base. And here's the pitch. Got it, and that ends the game. Strikeout looking in. Central Cass wins 13-2 via the 10-run rule in 5. Time of the game, 1 hour and 18 minutes. Central Cass led 3-1 after 1. Both teams would tack on a run in the second to make the score 4-2 heading into the third inning, where Central Cass would tack on 6 to make it 10-2 after 3. Neither team would score in the fourth and remain 10-2 heading into the fifth, where Central Cass would tack on 3 more, and that would be your final score, 13-2. Central Cass, 13 runs on 10 hits on 2 Shanley Deacon errors and 6 left on base. Shanley, 2 runs on 4 hits, 1 Central Cass error, and 3 left on base. Once again, time of the game, 1 hour and 19 minutes. That'll wrap it up. We have one more for you. It's going to be probably just in front of 9 o'clock for first pitch here. I would suspect that they will speed up the process here as much as they're able to, so we can get out of here on time. But on the flip side, there are lights here at Mickelson Park, so we could go until midnight if we had to. But that hopefully will not happen. We will not have a repeat of game 1, at least fingers crossed. Thanks for watching. We'll be back with our final game, Central Cass and Fargo North. It's coming up next here on the ND Sports Channel.
Thanks for watching this presentation of the ND Sports Channel. Did you miss any of the game? Check out Game Rewind on our website at ndsportschannel.com.